Sometimes you hear a suggestion that's just so dumb that you think to yourself, how could anybody in the world give it the time of day? And I'm just here to tell you, no, we do not need an influencer code of conduct. So poops, apparently Fahmi Fadzil, our Minister of Communications, is considering right now a proposal for an influencer code of conduct made by this one Nur Nirwandi Sapoop.
Which is, by the way, different from the degree discussion in China, which is not exactly the same thing, but I'll talk about it later.
In case you're wondering who this Nur Nirwandi guy is, trust me, I was too. And in fact, I actually still am, because apparently he is a lecturer or psychological operations fellow at CMIWS UITM, and he has this nice little website right here where he's full on branding his corporate trainer speaking consultancy. Man's getting that bag, I respect him for that, but I had literally never heard of this person in my entire life, and I have no idea why it's allegedly worthwhile to listen to him, or where, for that matter, he actually made a statement about a need for a social media code of conduct.
He doesn't seem to have made that call directly. He was literally quoted in an article by Tuan Bukhaira. No primary source, no proof that he actually said that there was a need for an influencer code of conduct.
Yeah, I have no idea whether the code of conduct thing is actually something that this PsyOps fellow allegedly suggested, or if it's a false flag operation to try to control all the views that you can actually see on social media. But either way, I think it is a dumb idea. One of the stupidest I've heard in a very long time. Cause no sapoops, we do not need an influencer code of conduct. What, you want us to sign it? Who do you want to sign it, by the way? I mean, almost any Tom, Dick or Harry out there can literally just go out and then become a so-called content creator the moment they start posting on Facebook. Should this lady be forced to sign the influencer code of conduct? Or does that only apply when people are making videos on TikTok, IG Reels, and on YouTube? By the way, how are you actually going to get the platforms to comply and agree to sending out your little code of conduct so everybody out there can sign it? All this, and we're not even talking about the content, by the way. I mean, sure, some things are like very obvious, such as no impersonations, no deepfakes, no harassment, slander, all the good stuff, but beyond the stuff that's actually criminal, what exactly are you going to ask us to sign? Sebagai seorang content creator, I pledge to be nice. I will say please and thank you at the end of each video. I will never wear shades indoors. Never put on more than one pair of shades. Avoid any form of shady content demi kemakmuran negara, and aim to bring quality, meaningful, absolutely non-shady content to Malaysia demi kesejahteraan dan kemaslahatan umum. So yeah, not very optimistic, not for the content of any code of conduct, not for any of the social media platforms out there in the first place, that you're already petitioning for your under 16 restriction or for your licensing arrangement. Cause what, now you want them to police every single person out there and make them become like the guru discipline or headmaster whenever a complaint comes in? No, just no. So yeah, I don't know why there's all this drama about influencer code of conduct and licensing. I'm pretty sure it's not going to succeed. And I actually have a bigger question. If you're willing to go through all of this trouble, give an interview, why are you not arresting people who are obviously sharing fake news? I mean, think about it, right? Wouldn't it be simple to just check the social media feed of Jufasli Shi Ahmad,
who has been repeatedly cited as a source of misinformation and, as you can see, has more than 11 TikTok accounts, mainly because the rest of them were banned.
Find out whether he really fitnah Fadlina, and if he actually did, then just go and yeet the guy out. And it's not just him, you know. Like, there are all of these people out there who are just constantly like vampire squids sucking for blood anywhere there is the possibility of attention, clout, and mouth fame, because that is their lifeblood. And some of these people like to share things that aren't even true because it's going to give them an advantage. It's not like they're hiding, by the way, like they're very public, so no need to spend time, money, effort, give interviews about how you're studying, just live stream them getting arrested, be done with it, deter, and if necessary, just remove content and you are good, no more problem. Like, I'm sure that MCMC MCMC does some of this work, but when you have some of the most notorious fake news spreaders, racists, slanderers going there unabated, sharing their beautiful alternative facts, you kind of have to wonder, right? What exactly are your priorities that you can spend so much time thinking about a social media code of conduct? Like, I know that y'all have like thousands upon thousands of cases of reports of people bringing in 3R speech here, there, and everywhere, and then y'all are suffering so much. So you know what? Save your time and money, man. Like, literally just go out and do a couple of arrests. Make it public, make it very clear to people that if they go out there and then they spread fake news, then they were gonna arrested. Then that's how you're gonna reduce the number of cases, man. Like, if people know that you're gonna get arrested if you start spreading fake information, then very easy for you to understand that like you're not gonna spread fake information. No? Am I wrong? Do some of you like getting arrested? Let me know down in the comments. At the end of the day, I think that this is really just a very useless response to a problem that is more complex to deal with, but also more simple to deal with than you might actually think, understand, or know. But I kind of understand the principle at hand here. Maybe you want like a better social media ecosystem. Maybe you want to control protect people a little bit more. But you know what's the poops? Recently at the UCSI talk, students were asking me, why haven't you gotten arrested for everything that you've said on social media? And what I said is quite simple. When you're going to be posting on social media, best thing to do is to just speak truth to power, like don't lie to people. Actually build trust with people. And that's probably going to be better for you in the long run rather than like any temporary popularity that you might get by like sharing fake news, speculation, wild stories about what Zara's friends, mother, sister, teacher said in an interview about a washing machine or something like that, and it's gonna be better for you. Of course, maybe if you are one of those creators out there who thrives on lies and you enjoy this sort of thing, okay, sure, I mean, have fun serving dumb people who are probably gonna remain dumb as a result of listening to what you're saying, seize the day and stuff like that. But seriously, MCMC, Fahmi, whoever needs to listen to this, you could sign 100 million different codes of conduct, and it's not gonna matter if you don't actually take action on some of these people out there, which you probably should, instead of having discussions with relative nobodies, while trying to act like you are terpaling responsible along the way. But yeah, so what do you think, Sapoops? Do we need a social media code of conduct? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Thanks for watching, make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will look forward to seeing you in the next one.